Mississippi kid, what's it going to be like next week? Obviously the loss tonight stings, but looking forward to next week. What are you looking forward to that game?
Yeah, this is a game that I grew up watching. All my family's coming to it. I've circled on the calendar ever since I came to Mississippi State. I hate Ole Miss. I hate them with a passion, and I can't wait to play them.
Okay. The first quarter, it seemed like, I can't remember who it was, but you missed a sack on third down, and they kind of broke through, and they went ahead and scored. How deflating is that, and how do you bounce back from whenever you're so close to getting off the field and you're getting up to score?
Yeah, I mean, that was just a hell of a play by number 3. Number 10 was Corey Ellington was right there, playing good defense. Quarterback rolled out, had a good back shoulder pass, and number 3 just made a hell of a play. We just got to be able to bounce back from stuff like that.
Don, obviously, that I'm sure you talked about it, but big week. I know this one just ended, but it's already rivalry week. I mean, what's your mindset as a Mississippi guy going into this week?
I hate Ole Miss, and I'm ready to play them. I want to beat them bad. People think we don't have anything to play for, but we all want to beat Ole Miss. We don't give a damn about the rest of the season. We want to beat Ole Miss.
You probably answered this already, Stone, so I apologize, but the guys on defense came out pretty aggressive the first few drives and held them down. What did they start making the most of as the game wore on? What did they start taking advantage of?
They just ran stretch. They ran stretch all night, and then they had a few plays off of that, like the third down where they threw the seam ball up the sideline. They split us in cover 2. They just hit it in the dead zone. They ran a lot of stretch, a lot of zone cut. Just the nitty-gritty 5, 6 yards, 5, 6 yards. It's just, we got to be able to make a negative play early to force them into other stuff. We can't just let them keep marching down the field. And, that's on defense. We got to execute better. That's on us.
Kind of getting back into the rivalry week aspect of it. I mean, you got a lot of teammates here that are not from Mississippi. How do you kind of impress the importance of this game onto them?
I think everybody knows that we hate Ole Miss here. Nobody wants to. Nobody doesn't understand that. Like we all hate Ole Miss, and we're ready to play them. I personally hate them a little bit more than probably other people, just because I'm from here and I grew up a Mississippi State fan. So, but I think everybody understands how important this rival game is, and our record is what it is. But we're playing for everything. This coming weekend.
I just think is the biggest thing missing with this team this season, and not being able to just turn these games into wins.
Yeah, we just got to find a way to flip the tide. I mean, it's just like we're right there every time, and then something happens, and we get deflated, momentum changes, and they march down the field, they score, and then we don't get 3 out. It's just been a lot of that. It's really frustrating and hard as players, as coaches. Everybody wants to win in this league, and we just got to be able to get what we can flip the tide. Our stuff just has to bounce our way.
It's been part of the story all year, just not being able to get off the field on third down. Missouri certainly had a lot of success there. What were some of the keys, and what were they doing to just sort of keep you guys out there, especially that whole second half?
It starts with first and second down. I mean, they were having a lot, especially in the second half. They were having a lot of third and 2, third and 3s. Just really short third down. So we got to be better. Their stretch plays were getting 5 to 6 yards on first and second down. So it makes it a lot harder to stop a third and 1, third and 2, and then they made a play early. When number 3 was the quarterback rolled out, threw number 3 in the end zone. That's just a play. He made a play. We can't hang our heads too hard on that. But other stuff, we got to be able to get off the field on.
What kind of growth have you seen from Zakari the more he's gotten to play this year?
Zakari's a great player. I think he's going to be one of the best linebackers in the SEC in the future. He's so twitchy. He has so much twitch to him. He's fast. He's physical. He's the whole package. And once he puts it all together, because he's a young guy, he's a sophomore. So he has a lot of college ball left, and he's going to be really fun to watch.
That first possession of the third quarter when Missouri had the ball, I think they ran it 13 plays in a row, if you're not including that penalty. When that's happening, you can tell they're just kind of keep running the ball. It's kind of going through your mind when you're out on the field, and maybe you kind of notice that at all.
Yeah, it's pissing me off. When a team just does that, they're just draining the clock, and it's humiliating to have a team do that. I hate it. I can't stand it. We need to be able to create a negative play early, get in the backfield and knock them down. So now we put the pressure on them. If they're getting 4 to 5 yards, they're just going to keep doing it. Why not? So that's what they were doing. And made it way down the field and forced me to kick a field goal and stuff like that. So we just have to be able to stop them earlier. We can't let them drag out a drive. Got to be able to stop them earlier.
I'm sure you've been asked, but how do you pick up the vibes from a game like this heading into the Egg Bowl? It's such a big game for you guys.
We're pretty good about flushing things. Coach Levy's good about moving on. Flushing losses like this, just once it's over, it's over. We know that. You correct it, you make the corrections you need to, and then you go on to the next week.
Thank you.